it'll be a one-and-done type atmosphere for some of these teams. And the matchup that I find the most compelling tonight because of that is this game between the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings over at the Golden One Center later tonight. Almost all of the games between these two teams so far this season have been razor close. All of the last three have been decided by just 1 point, which is fairly incredible considering the variance in the NBA overall. And, we saw two of those last three games finish with an average scoring total of 257 points as well. So, there's usually plenty of action to go around at both ends of the court when these two teams match up. Both teams scoring for fun across the series so far. But, given the nature of what both of them will face later tonight, 9th and 10th seed respectively over in the West, you lose this game and you're going home. I'm expecting a bit more of a defensive focus tonight from both of these teams. Sacramento has already shown this season against some of the best teams in the league that, they do have the ability to, to slow down the game, show up on defense, so to speak. They allowed just 106 points at home against Denver back in February. They allowed 115 against Minnesota back at the start of March as well inside regulation. 94 points against Milwaukee at home not long after that. So, we know the Kings, when they're focused, they can knuckle down on defense when required. They rank 11th in perimeter defense at home this season overall. But, so can Golden State as well. The Warriors rank top 5 in defensive efficiency across the last three starts. They rank top 5 in defensive efficiency on the season as a whole away from home this year also. With their road defensive numbers actually being far better than their home defensive numbers as well this year. So I'm expecting a cagier game from both of these teams later tonight. Not the helter-skelter 267-point shootout we got, in their last game back in January. So, yeah, from a totals perspective in this one, definitely lean towards the under tonight in Sacramento. In terms of a best bet, however, I'm going to instead turn over towards the side in this one. But before I do, I just want to mention Wager Talk's 10 days for the cost of 7 deal going on right now over on site. That pretty much does exactly what it says in the 10. Pick up a 7-day all-access pass from the handicapper of your choice and get an additional 3 days added on at absolutely no extra cost, no coupon code needed either. So make sure and lock that in before it expires at the end of the week. Returning to the best bet, I'm going to keep it fairly simple here. I'm going to take the Sacramento Kings to cover the +3 tonight at home against the Golden State Warriors. I'm not in agreement with this line move at all here. I have both of these teams rated pretty much identically to close out the season. So, when you're giving me a full 3 points plus home court advantage on top on this one, I think there's some real value tonight in taking the Kings to win and cover this one on home court. Despite Golden State's overall solid defensive efficiency numbers away from home this season, the amount of points they're giving up, from outside the perimeter to opponents this year, it hasn't been all that good. The Warriors ranked 21st in the league in points allowed from 3-point range this season. They allowed 42 points from long range against the Utah Jazz last time out as well. While Sacramento not only ranks 4th in the league in that very same category offensively this year, but also top 3 in extra scoring chances per game as well. So, like I said, I don't agree with this line move at all tonight heading towards Golden State. I get it. We've seen all of the previous 3 games in this series come right down to the wire. So, I kind of get the line move in regards to Golden State is the public team ahead of this one. They're the ones with the big game experience and so on. But if you're going to give me a full 3 points head start in this one, plus home court advantage on top, between two teams on my power rankings, look, every handicapper's got their own set of power rankings that they use and trust. These two teams are identical on mine. I can't separate them. Can't speak for anyone else out there who uses power rankings. But, give me the head start here with the Kings to cover this line at home on Tuesday night. Best bets. So, as always, thanks for watching. Always appreciated when you tune into the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe also if you haven't already done so. And until next time, Slán Abhaile, and best of luck on all your bets.